Hello, it's James Griffin here, and we're playing a game in the Kamikaze. I have such good games in this ship. It's one of about 2 destroyers I have any type of success in. And well, this is going to be an interesting game. So, I usually go for B on this map, on the Solomons here. And yes, I know this is like textbook skill clubbing, shut up. I don't complain when I get into tier 7 matches where there's like Indianapolis and shit like that. So we're heading down to A. I usually go for B, but for some reason I decided to go for A on this one. Of course, I got all of the camo and all of the signals and all that. I was actually using this for ranked, the last ranked sprint. But I also decided that I ended up being carried by the taco. Just in proof that I am a Japanese cruiser main. burning down battleships, wrecking destroyers. So, guys, we have a Shenyang, an Emil Bertin, and an Orion so far at A. So I'm getting chased out. I do not want to fight this ship. Of course, all my torpedoes miss. And then he smokes up. But of course, I'm not spotted, so I'm going back into the cap once again to stop the enemy from taking it. And now we can see that we also have a Wyoming and an Omaha coming down here. And of course, right after I finish dumping torpedoes into the smoke, the destroyer I was firing them at shows up well out of the smoke, so I'm just gonna sit here and wait. And actually, at this point, I'm thinking that those torpedoes might hit the Emil Bertin. That happens to me a lot. I'll fire torpedoes at one ship, and I'll hit a completely different ship. Now the Shenyang is coming back, but I'm just going to squeak out of detection radius a little bit, maybe. Want to leave the cap, but try to fire some torpedoes at them. Maybe. I used to be really good at getting the spread I want. And those look like they might be good on the Bertin. Even though I'm pretty sure I was firing them at the Shenyang. But no. And of course, this ship is the closest you can get to actual rapid fire torpedoes. And I don't like being spotted, so got that noise. Torpedoes against the Shenyang are good. I got a defensive ribbon and a first blood and a devastating strike. And fired at the Shenyang, hit the Wyoming and the Shenyang. I'm kind of expecting this guy to continue his turn. We also have possibly another cruiser. And no, those missed. He didn't turn. So we wait for another 30 seconds. Scores are roughly even. I'm spotted though. And my smoke screen is dissipating in front of me. So I hit the speed boost and GTF all that. Got a lot of ships about to start firing at me. There's a miss. I just gotta get another couple hundred meters away from that Orion. The Omaha's firing at me. He hits me. A little bit of damage I can deal with because I have adrenaline rush. That was a terrible launch. Oh, maybe not. I don't need multiple hits on this guy to kill him. I just need a hit. And are we going to get it? Maybe? Yep. Yes! There's my second kill. At least I'm not the only one with a kill. That Orion is probably going to be next, and we are having the targeting glitch a little bit. What's this Orion gonna do? Number 10 firing at me. And this guy I want to get multiple hits on, so I'm willing to... Ooh, this could hurt. Ow. But hey, my torpedoes reload faster now. And oops. Sorry about that. On the other hand, over 2 torpedoes and a dead Orion. And our Omaha's about to get burnt down. And I'm 3 kilometers away from an Omaha. That's not good, so I smoke up. Fire torpedoes. The good thing is that with the high warp velocity of these torpedoes, if this guy when this guy sees them, he's not going to be able to dodge them. And there's my force for a mini crack in a 4-goal hull. That they should have had a hat trick one. Yeah. So we've just lost more ships. Of course, the Omaha fired torpedoes at my smoke, thinking I'd still be in it. And we still haven't taken A, but I can't really take it with this Mille Britain in it. But as soon as our battleships come around the corner here, he is going to beat a hasty retreat. I don't blame him. There's let's see here, an Orion, a Mayogi, and a Tier 3 French cruiser. Tier 4 French cruiser, not 3, 4. And he's getting shot at by a HE, by the Iron Duke. That's never something I want to see. And we are losing more ships. Oh, we just lost their Koenig. Torpedoes out against the Britann. These probably won't hit. No, he's turning. Probably didn't even see my torpedoes and he's turning. This guy's good. But we have our MIOE moving up north, I guess to try to support either B or C. And we have this Emerald moving into B. I'm not going to judge him for being pink. But I'm just going to follow this guy. And probably shoot some torpedoes at him. We've got the Wyoming coming down south as well. Oh, this guy has the dual spotter plane thing. Gonna fire torpedoes at the Bertin. And of course, he immediately goes to turn. And I get spotted by his aircraft, but it doesn't, not long enough for him to bring his turrets to bear. He did fire some torpedoes at me, though. Huh. Or just fired them in general. Maybe he forgot that they changed the torpedoes on it and he was firing it at the Duke. Not sure. Those were aimed at me. I guarantee it. And I'm getting frustrated with the not shooting of AP at cruisers. That really does annoy me. And if this guy doesn't want to protect his Wyoming, well, that's his Wyoming's problem. Because I found a new target. What I kind of want to do is get quotes from General Chang in Star Trek 6, the one with the Klingon bird of prey that can fire while it's cloaked. And just put those in chat, like I can see you, can you see me? When I'm playing this ship, because it's kind of the same thing. These are probably not going to do much. Now it is just down to the 3 of us. But the 3 of us includes a Kamikaze. So, and I am not worried about this Wyoming's main battery, so I'm just going to take my time. It's pointing in the wrong direction to be of much use against me. Those things turn real slow. And since I want to be spotted for this foreseeable future, I'll start firing my guns. This Emil Bertin has actually started to ignore me, so he can feel the wrath of my guns. There it goes, there's another devastating strike, a Kraken unleashed. I don't have any Kraken, I drank it all on Halloween. And a kill on the Wyoming. And that is my 5th kill for Kraken. So we're close to evening it up. And this French cruiser is trying to escape the wrath of my guns, the wrath of the Kamikaze's guns. And that just leaves 2 enemy battleships and 1 enemy destroyer. The destroyer scares me. It's a German destroyer, T-22. And he's in the cap. So I'm going to have to deal with that. And I'm spotted by the Emil Bertin's spotter aircraft, which is fantastic. I don't care, I'm Kamikaze. I'm not going Kamikaze, I am just a Kamikaze. And he's angry and shooting at me. Scores a hit. Low health. So I'm actually going to start shooting at this guy with the guns. He misses. really doing a whole lot to him, but there's a Confederate and a high caliber. Another 2 torpedo hits on this guy. My torpedoes are reloaded, so I'm just going to ensure that I get the victory. Ensure that this guy gets sunk. Set him on fire, and it's actually going to be the fire that kills him from my guns. Alright. Now I can start going in, and there's the T-22. So we're going to bring our guns to bear on him. He has better guns in many ways. But he just does not have the points or the aim. Nice work. And there's my 7th kill. I swear, I'm not still clubbing. I just wanted a win. I would have been happy with none of this and a win. And there's the Texas. Now this is something that's going to annoy me. So look at that. I was mashing the shoot button, and it only fired 1 spread. But we're going to see if these torpedoes hit. I'm confident they will. And that was a good shot. And yes, 2 torpedo hits. 2 flooding. And there's our Iron Duke. You have to kill him. Well, I just did a considerable amount of damage to him. I'm up to 140,060 damage. Not a lot of spotting damage. And please, for the love of jingles, use AP. So it's just going to take a minute. Let's see if this Iron Duke, who I'm pretty sure is a less experienced player, let's see if he can come up with a victory. It depends on how much damage I've done to this guy with those 2 torpedo hits, and how much damage he'd taken before. I actually didn't see that. Here we go. One, two, three. The Texas outguns the Orion just a little bit. She's got 14-inch guns, but the same number. Where the Orion has... No, Iron Duke. Oh, wow. Iron Duke's not even the same. No, okay. I got them wrong. The Iron Duke is the Tier 5. But the Texas is beat. Probably from trying to avoid my torpedoes. And taking fire from the main battery and the second battery. But the Iron Duke is broadside onto the Texas. Which means there could be a paddling involved here. Shots out. Anyways, the Iron Duke only has 13.5-inch guns. But these look good. And... victory! So, here we are on the results screen. Now, aside from my 15 torpedo hits, 30 gun hits, including a... Did I get a gun kill? I kind of got a gun kill. I set someone on fire and it burned them down. I just wanted to make sure that no one else got my kill. And that wouldn't have been kill stealing. That was my kill. I got a bunch of stuff down here. 2 defender ribbons, one of which had was with a torpedo. Captured a cap. 2 devastating strikes. Confederate high caliber. 4 goal hull, mini Kraken. an actual Kraken, of course, First Blood. By far the highest XP on the team. I actually gave the Iron Duke a compliment there too. And yeah, lots of high damage to battleships. This is the D-22. So 123,000 damage with torpedoes alone. I launched 92 torpedoes. Only 305 damage with fire, and it sunk the Bretagne. Everyone had damage control on, so I didn't get any major flooding damage. None of it was dots. It was all just this. Let's see, not much damage on my spotting. I traveled 90 kilometers, 90.03 kilometers. It was a long game too, at 19 minutes. And I walked home with, this is good. I like having that much credits. This is meh. I was trying to get just standard XP. I think I was trying to get my box and a win and the some other stuff. 39,608 commander XP. And this is a 19-point commander. So I can put that wherever I want. It's fucking amazing. So that's it for this game. This is probably my hardest carry ever. I couldn't bring it to the end and sink that Texas because the game decided that I didn't want to fire torpedoes. But other than that, it was a quite amazing game, and fortunately I did enough damage to that Texas, and he panicked that the Iron Duke could finish him off. So that's it for this one, and have a good one, eh?